Yo, what is going on, everybody? It's Jonathan back again with the weekly scope. Today I'm talking about Ryan Garcia and his potential next fight. As being reported, his next fight could be against Mercito Gesta or Saul Rodriguez, which honestly, it's not the fight that people were thinking. There was a lot of talks of him fighting Isaac Pitbull Cruz after the Gervonta Davis fight, and people said, okay, Ryan Garcia could fight him, and there was a lot of talk back and forth, apparently some negotiations, which we don't know if Oscar De La Hoya was BSing on Twitter or whatever he was saying, but apparently the contract talks fell through, and now there's two people, one being Mercito Gesta, who's 32-3, and Saul Rodriguez, which is 24-1. Both fighters could be considered C-level fighters, which Ryan Garcia has drawn criticism because he kept calling out people like Tank Davis and Devin Haney and even Teofimo Lopez for fighting C-level fighters, even though he's only fought a Luke Campbell, and now at this point in time, Devin Haney has fought Jorge Linares and he's fought Jojo Diaz. So, and potentially he could fight George Kambosos. That is yet to be seen. But talking about Ryan Garcia and his record, he fought Luke Campbell, he got a good win after being knocked down, and then everything that happened with him, with his mental health and all those issues, and then the hand injury he suffered. I think honestly, fighting one of these C-level fighters, either or, not really familiar with either fighter, but they both have quality records, and I think those are good fights for him to come back and maybe have 2 or 3 fights this year. And I think that'd be good for his career. I think he could definitely take one of these guys on, and then maybe after look at someone like a Isaac Pitbull Cruz. I think Gervonta's criticism from Ryan Garcia is semi-valid, but yet again, Gervonta and Ryan, that's a fight that needs to happen in my opinion. I feel like that's a mega fight, both in the traditional boxing world and in social media, because those are two of the biggest names in boxing right now. But with Floyd and Oscar and their past with TMT and money and dealing with Golden Boy, who knows if that fight will ever happen. We'll have to see. I get a vibe that Gervonta Davis is planning on leaving TNT relatively soon after his contract expires with them. But we'll see. Honestly, I think this is a good move for Ryan to get back in, fight one of these guys, get a quick knockout, a nice highlight reel, and then go back to that B-level fighter like a Luke Campbell, like maybe you fight a Jorge Linares, a Jojo Diaz, and Isaac Pitbull Cruz, someone in that caliber, and keep building your resume. And then hopefully, if we get maybe a Devin Haney undisputed with George Kambosos, maybe the winner of that will take on Ryan Garcia. That is yet to be seen. But with that being said, we'll see how all of this plays out and see you on next time. Peace.